I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting with me today. I have a special guest, Eric. We're going to be tasting these Chi-Chi's beverages. We have 8 of them to taste. We have the pineapple margarita, pink lemonade margarita.
I'd like to taste a couple bottles of that.
Original margarita, peach margarita, I'm not gonna like that, ruby red margarita, Pina colada, Mexican mudslide, and Long Island iced tea.
These are cute little plastic bottles.
My prediction is the Mexican mudslide is going to be my favorite.
Is that kind of racist?
No, it's probably got cinnamon or something in it. Okay, so we'll start with the original margarita. And we're just going to drink behind each other because, you know.
Because we both had COVID, we don't care. Like 3 times or something.
That's really good.
The original margarita.
It tastes like a margarita. In fact, these are Chi-Chi's beverages, and the first place I ever had a margarita was at Chi-Chi's on my 21st birthday. My brother bought a pitcher of margaritas for my birthday.
It's pretty good. I was expecting it to be kind of carbonated, but it's not.
Yeah.
But margaritas aren't carbonated.
It's not too alcohol-y. You know, I don't like being able to taste a lot of the alcohol. Okay, so we'll set that over there.
I love the taste of alcohol.
Now we're gonna try the pineapple margarita. These were only 98 cents each at Walmart. You can smell the pineapple. That's good. That's a little sweet. I'm a serious lightweight when it comes to drinking, so I'm just taking a deep amount.
I like the original way better.
Yeah, that's a little too sweet. Okay, now we're gonna try the pink lemonade margarita. You should be opening these. You're the man.
No, I'm not.
We're not men. Ooh, that is sweet. That's a little sweet, huh?
Yeah.
There's no sour in that. That's just all sweetness.
So far, my favorite is the original. These just taste kind of like toilet water. Sorry.
Okay, now we're gonna try the ruby red margarita.
Toilet water with infused with cleanser.
Clean toilet water. You wanna open that?
That's better than those two, I think. I don't think you're gonna like it.
It smells like Jolly Rancher. Was that grapefruit?
I'm a real sucker for the grapefruit stuff. My favorite candies of all time are like those sour grapefruit gummy things. Not gummy, but
It's not as bad as other grapefruit things. At least it's got a little sour
Are you
in
gonna
it.
make it through this whole thing? You're gonna get sick. I don't know if this was a good idea. It was her idea, but
I'm taking
Nonetheless, a
tiny
bad
baby sips. Marshall, you want to taste any of these?
Not really.
He's over 21.
it's like, no, not tonight. That's not the night for me.
That's Friday night's for Marshall. Are you going to open that?
Yes.
I don't like peach things, so.
Yeah.
He
The
just,
first alcohol I got really sick off of was peach schnapps. So
yeah.
it was horrible, and I haven't had any since then. I don't think.
Getting some Nutter Butters?
Yeah.
You aren't gonna eat a skull cake?
I don't.
They're in that
Those
thing if
are
you
right.
ever want one. Okay. Oh, it smells really peachy. No.
Dawn is not a big drinker, by the way. And for those of you that don't know, I'm surprised she's doing this.
Okay, so this is Long Island iced tea. I have a story about. I have a story about Long Island iced tea. Marshall, this is about you. When we went to the
How you're
seafood
conceived.
restaurant.
I'm just kidding.
No, it's not how he was conceived. When a man and woman love each other very much. No, we were eating at this restaurant called Krabby Bill's. Is that what it was called? Krabby Bill's, I think it was.
Yeah.
And we decided to order some drinks. So I got a Long Island iced tea. And the second I got a whiff of it, I was like, I'm pregnant. And I gave it to Eric. I just knew.
That was in Virginia.
No,
right?
it was here.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That I like took a whiff. I was like, I'm pregnant, and gave it to Eric. That was funny, wasn't it, Eric? Oh, this is.
I think that
I'm
was
pregnant.
terrible, personally. I think that's awful. I don't know if Dawn's gonna make it. We got two more, I think.
What's your favorite one so far?
My favorite is
My
the
favorite
original
is the
margarita.
original. You want to taste it?
Sure, I'll taste that one.
Hard to beat that. I don't. You start adding more fruit, you're just you're going down a bad path. What do you think?
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. You heard it there first. Not that bad. I'll give it 4 not that bads
Out of all the alcohol that I've had before,
on a scale of 1 to 3.
it kind of just tastes like more intense lemonade. I'm not surprised that's the best one.
That tasted
You
like
can taste any of these other ones. They're just
Let me try.
they taste like this one, only worse.
just Long
Let me
Island
taste the
iced.
Long Island one.
That Long Island iced tea tastes like, you know, when I clean the stove, when I clean the oven, and I get that oven cleaner in my nose, that scent in my nose, and it gets in the back of my throat. That's what that tastes like. Oven cleaner.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Okay.
I don't think those are
I'm not
as
a big
bad.
fruit
You don't think they're what?
I don't think those are as bad as the vodka mixed with grape juice that I normally do.
Do you want to taste the rest of them?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. So now we're moving on
He's got to
to
work tomorrow. You have to work
Pina
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
moving on
So do
to.
I.
I'm moving on to Pina colada. We're only having a little beep beep.
I was just looking.
We're moving on to Pina colada, which I like. I used to like a Pina colada every once in a while because they were sweet and reminded me of dessert. But we'll see how it goes. That was also when I was 21. How does it, do the Nutter Butters complement it?
Yeah.
No, it's just Nutter Butter.
I think it's a bit too much, all of these at once.
This tastes like a candle.
It does, you're right. Remember when Russell Brevard called Bath and Body Works and candle flavors? That's what that reminds me of. You guys should go
This
check
is-
out that video on Eric's talk.
Remind me to link it below. I'll link it below if Eric reminds me to. Do you want to taste this? This is very sweet.
I think it's terrible, personally. I'm not a big fan of any of these, to be honest with you.
I'm glad they were only 98 cents each. Okay, now we're going to do the Mexican mudslide. I also liked mudslides when I was 21. I didn't drink a lot.
Who didn't when they were 21?
But
Everybody loved
here-
the mudslide.
But see,
The White Russian. And the,
I mean, I had a Bennigan's mudslide. You know Bennigan's. Remember
oh boy,
Bennigan's?
Butter's favorite restaurant.
How is it? Is it
Tastes like a
chocolatey?
candle.
It smells like rubbing alcohol. It smells like hand sanitizer. It smells like it's turned bad.
It has turned. We did buy some pineapple salsa at Walmart the other day that had turned, and it was terrible.
That's
it was
good.
gross. Found one she liked.
That would be good poured over a scoop of vanilla ice cream, and then with some whipped cream and then chocolate syrup over
That
the
would
top
be
of
good.
it.
Poured in my belly.
That was
You're
too
gonna go
much.
throw up.
I am not a drinker.
No, she is not. I am.
I don't even think I had a sip of champagne at our wedding reception. I had a glass full of it, but I just kind of went, yeah, I had a sip.
Did y'all do this one?
Because the rule, you don't have to drink it when the toast is made. You just have to have a drink in your glass. Yeah, it's a doopy. Okay. Okay, well, the original margarita and the mudslide were my favorites. But the original margarita was probably the best one.
Here, at the rest of it.
No. Ew. But
Man.
overall, I hate alcohol. I hate the way it tastes. I hate the way it smells. I hate bars. I hate events where people drink at. I hate alcohol. The smell of alcohol reminds me of the Daytona International Speedway the day after the Daytona 500. That just smell is just in the air.
Remember when we walked out to our car after the shootout and those guys were just hanging out on it and they're like, oh, I didn't know it was yours. Whose did you think it was?
And the one guy's like, oh, he's gonna sit on your car. That was too much for me.
Are you drunk?
Not drunk. I don't know if I should have ate those cookies before this.
Are they gonna come back up?
I hope not. I can't
You
lay
can
down
make
for
some
rest.
remade cookies.
Ew!
Put them back in there and bake them.
Eric. Don't be gross.
I'm just saying, I mean, has anybody done that on YouTube? Gotta chase the clout. Right?
Oh, I need to go for a ride in the car or something. I'm getting hot.
Do you like riding in cars?
I like riding. I love riding in cars, Clark.
I got me a sweet new AC/DC shirt at Walmart, long sleeve, Highway to Hell. It's got Highway to Hell down the sleeve.
And I bought him a Friday the 13th shirt. I bought it for me, but for him to wear. I don't really wear t-shirts that often. Usually I wear crappy torn up ones when I'm doing a makeup look. But okay, well, we've gone on long enough. I think I have to go for a ride or something. I'm getting hot.
We blatted on long enough.
I'm getting hot, Eric.
Okay.
A few moments later.
This is done after 8 sips of Chi-Chi's alcohol made by the restaurant that doesn't even exist anymore.